Are you interested in the Buford, Georgia real estate market? Well, you've come to the right place as we're talking about the hyperlocal numbers when it comes to Buford, Georgia, and we're doing it right now. Let's do it. My name is John McCoy, Keller Realty, Chattahoochee, North. Been a realtor for 12 years and an Atlanta native for 45. And we're talking Buford, Georgia numbers. Now, for those that maybe aren't so much into numbers and you just want to know what it's like to live in different areas in Metro Atlanta like Buford, Georgia, maybe this video right here would be more for you. But for those that want to jump in deep into the numbers, see what's happening in Buford, Georgia over a month-by-month basis, I do these videos every month, and we're going to do it right now. All right, so Buford, Georgia, we're talking about single family homes to start with, and we're just looking at an overview real quickly. So 2.64 months of inventory when it comes to Buford, Georgia real estate for single family homes. Sales list price ratio over this last month was 97.6%. Talking about 32 days on market for a home here, and the median sales price this last month was $551,500 for Buford, Georgia. If I break that down to condos and townhomes here, we're talking about 3.03 months of inventory, 96.9% sales list price ratio, only 18 days on market for those that are selling, and a median sold price of $403,000. Now let's jump deeper into what's going on here and break these numbers down some more. So the median estimated property values. This is just taking all the homes here, not just sold homes, and just giving a median estimate of what's on it. So they throw these numbers into the algorithm and see what happens here. On this graph, the red and the yellow lines, the red represent the US, the yellow represents the state of Georgia. The orange represents the county we're looking at. In this case, we're talking about Gwinnett County, and the blue is the city we're focused on, which is Buford, Georgia. And we can see here, I mean, the general trends of what happens in the US is similar to what happens in hyper-local places. It's just you can see some slight differences here and there, and every once in a while you'll see a boom in different areas. In this case, we see, the numbers going up, especially we know what happened during the pandemic. Numbers went up. We saw a little dip and then going back up here. The difference is you see for Georgia and the U.S., this is leveled off a little bit more when it comes to home values. The Gwinnett County's gone up a little higher, and we can see that Buford's stayed a little bit higher than the rest when it comes to the property values here. So 490,970 is the median value of a single family home in Buford, Georgia. That's gone up 4.2% over the year. So more than inflation. So not just inflation have you gained value, but you've gained value in equity just because of the prices of homes here as well. If I look at condos and townhomes in this area, we can see this at 382,200 for the median estimated value. That's up 4.4% from last year. Definitely a lot more fluctuation here. We can see the graph going a little crazy here. It's interesting that Buford was lower in value than what we've seen for the U.S., for the state of Georgia and Gwinnett, or not for Gwinnett. Gwinnett's actually lower here until about the 2000s. And then at pandemic time, it really jumped up here for this area. A little further out, a lot of people wanted to move a little further out from the city when it came to the pandemic. And so that seems to happen with the condo and townhome market as well here, but seems to be leveling off. Active homes. So how many single family active homes are there in Buford, Georgia? Well, you have 249 homes on the market coming into this month here. Median list price of $599,000. This isn't the sold price, it's just what they're listing it for. 51 days on market's the median for homes that are on market right now. And if you're talking about median living space for these that are listed, which is a decent idea of what you can find available for single family homes, we're about 3,000 square feet of home here in Buford, Georgia. I jump over to townhome and condo market. We're looking at $385,000 as the list price, with 48 properties on the market, sitting 33 days as a median. And these properties, median living space of 1,944 square feet. Going down to pending, telling us a little different story. So pending is those homes under contract. So coming into this month, we're talking about median list price, not sold, but just what they were listed for. The median list price of these homes that came under contract, $539,000, and 91 of them came under contract. 79 days on market. That's a lot larger number of days on market here in Buford than we've seen in other metro Atlanta cities. Actually, that's a decent amount higher for those that are pending. So that's an interesting number to see there. Other than that, so let's go to our condos and townhomes. $408,000 is the median list price. 27 properties under contract. Don't know why, but we don't have a median days on market here. So that just is what it is. But, decent number of homes under contract here for Buford in terms of the townhome and condo markets. Okay, our story that's told the most is once a home's closed, getting an idea of how quickly they sell, how many, and what the prices are and what's happening with prices. So we're looking at $551,500 is the median sales price. Interesting, that's up month over month. That's a little atypical for what we typically see once we get into November, December months, but is what it is. 77 homes sold at 97.6% sales to list price ratio, a little over a month on the market. So going a little slower here than some areas in Metro Atlanta when it comes to these homes selling, but a decent number did go under contract and closed. We look at the median sales price. Trend is going up, but as we see coming this 2022 area, it's still a trend upwards as we see here. We see these valleys here being higher as we go along. We see these peaks getting higher, but it's leveling off a little bit more here, still going up. And again, as I've stated in previous videos, I think this will still go up over this next year, just not as high of a pace. I think we're at 1 to 3%, I think, for how much we'll gain in value here. And again, the biggest contributing factors to these, we're going to have inventory and interest rates battling against each other. If interest rates go down, we'll see prices jump higher. If interest rates stay high, we could see these prices go lower, but that depends on inventory as well. As we go into condos and townhomes, we're looking at $403,000 is the median sold price. 10 properties, not a ton of condos and townhomes here in Buford, but the ones that did sell, we got 10 of them. 96.8%, 6% sales list price ratio, and 18 days on market. So going faster here for the condos and townhomes for those that are selling. Interesting though, look at this median price. Steady rate up, and then look, we've really steadied off a good amount since last year, about April to now. The townhome and condo market, definitely here in Buford, Georgia, staying there at that steady rate for sold homes. If you're watching this video and you're looking to list your home and you kind of want to know what the maybe value is of your home, I put a link down below. Click on it, you fill in your information, and you'll get an instant value for your home. Of course, if you put your information in, yes, I'm a real estate agent, I will contact you. Some of you out there may just be looking to just put it in there just to get an idea. You're not looking to sell right now, and that's perfectly fine. You want to kick the tires a little bit? Awesome. If you are looking to sell within the next year or so or less, when I contact you, I'd love to talk with you more, get over to your home, take a look at it, give you a more accurate idea of what your home could sell for. But that is below. Again, not going to bug you, but I will contact you if you do put your information in below. Like I said, keeping it real here. So again, that link's below. Let's continue on. All right, finally, we're looking at month supply of inventory. So not just how many homes are on the market, but the rate at which they're being purchased as well. And we can see inventory's gone up since 2021 at a decently steady pace, but that, when I say decently steady, it's just on this graph. We could see it going up, but we went from the low point of 0.9 months of inventory just to 2.64 months of inventory now. So not a ton of change either from last year. So inventory in this has gone up slightly from last year to this year, but almost starting to level off here in Buford, Georgia. That's the rate at which homes are coming on the market versus the rate at which they're being purchased for these single family homes. So keep an eye on it. If that stays pretty steady here, doesn't really go up too much, and interest rates stay kind of where they're at, we're not going to see a ton of action happening. We'll see kind of a leveling off, I think, in the market. Condos and townhomes, we have 3.03 months of inventory, so a little bit more, way up from that. Look at that low of 0.5 months of inventory here back in April 2022. So definitely gone up from there. But last year at this time, where we at November, we're at 2.55 months. Now we're at 3.03. So gone up a little bit here. Again, a factor that's playing a little bit more into the townhome condo market is more new construction in this Metro Atlanta area of those than we've seen single family. So gone up some, but not a crazy amount here. So those are the Buford, Georgia numbers. right, so that's Buford, Georgia. What are you seeing in this market? Are you seeing anything that I missed out on? What are you seeing happen in the coming months, not just for Buford, Georgia, but maybe for the rest of Metro Atlanta? I'd love to see your comments below. If you like this video, want to see more, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you're looking to purchase a home or sell a home in here in Buford, Georgia, or anywhere in the Metro Atlanta now or in the near future, we'd love to talk with you more about getting the best value for you. So my contact information is below. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Would love to hear from you. If anything else you need, any questions, comments, concerns, you can drop them in the comments box below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.